Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today is our fourth lecture. Our chapter name is Handicrafts of Balochistan. In this chapter, I am explaining of the text in front of you. The explanation of the text is that the tradition of handicrafts in Balochistan began centuries ago. The handicrafts of Balochistan are known for their beautiful design, richness in color. The handicrafts are also exported to other countries and they are liked by Western people. The skill of making handicrafts has been transferred from an older generation. The most attractive and valuable handicraft is embroidery and needlework. This work is done by women in their. It also increases the income of the family. The women of all ages can do it. They spend hours in doing embroidery. There are different techniques of embroidery and needlework. Different areas of Balochistan are known for their special kind of needlework. I am explaining some famous work in front of you. Kalar and Khuzdar. These areas are known for mochak, which is needlework. It is also has mirrorwork and it has done on shawls, cushions and bedsheets. The name of embroidery work are different in English and as well as different pronunciation in Urdu. The second one is Sipi. Sipi is known for embroidery work called jabak. In English it's called job. It is known all over the country. The third one is Muslim Ram, Gulistan and Job. The embroidery of these areas has its own appeal. This needlework has attractive design. It is especially done on bridal dresses. The fourth one is Afghan refugees. The Afghan refugees brought new design and techniques in needlework. There are a number of shops in Noida where these handicrafts are available. The other most popular handicraft is Balochi chappal. In making this chappal, embroidery is done on fine leather. This special handicraft has its own value. It is a pride for those who put this on. Another special item which is produced in Balochistan is the object which are made of crude marble. Crude marble is found in Chaghi district of Balochistan. This marble is turned into beautiful objects in hub. Carpets and wall hanging are also produced which bring foreign exchange into the country. Pottery and the ornaments are produced and show the art of mastery of the people who make it. The government encourages and supports the handicraft of Balochistan as they not only bring foreign exchange but also reflect the artistic temperament of a nation. We have a grammar topic. The topic name is infinitive and infinitive phrases. Basically, what is infinitive? The definition of infinitive: an infinitive is the simple present form of a verb used as either a noun, adjective or adverb. The verb of the infinitive is normally preceded by the word to. For example, to deliver, to obey, to discuss, etc. To plus first form of verb is called full infinitive. For example, she wants to become a doctor. We all have to work hard. I want to go to Peshawar. The first infinitive, the type of infinitive, first one is bare infinitive. When an infinitive is used without to, it is called a bare infinitive. The infinitive is used without to after certain verbs like bid, let, make, see, bear, etc. We also use bare infinitives after modal auxiliary verb like can, could, may, might, must, will, would, shall, should. For example, let him sit here. I can speak English. He made me write a letter. The second type of infinitive is split infinitive. Split infinitive takes place when additional words are included between to and the word form an infinitive. This practice should be avoided in formal writing. For example, I like to on a nice day walk in the woods. He needed to quickly gather his professional position. After that, an infinitive phrase. What is infinitive phrase? An infinitive phrase is the infinitive plus and complements and any modifiers of the infinitive and complements. For example, he helped to write the program. Alia was looking for a way to earn money. She shouted to get our attention. He made me leave the room. Two is dropped. Now here our lecture is completed. I hope so you are understanding. For the coming lecture, Allah Hafiz.